Hey, folks, how y'all doing? Kanal here, Bulls on Wall Street. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. A nice day for the markets for the most part. We finished up, but it was kind of a grind to trade, for the most part. The market gapped up and then it just kind of, it stood standstill for the rest of the day. And so that made things really, really tricky because, when you get days like this, you get a lot of stocks popping at the open and then they just kind of sit there. And so you're trying to grind out a trade and buy high of days and then it just plops down and you short low of days and it plops back up. So that's the type of range bound type of day that happens. So you almost got to do the opposite, buy low, sell high, short high, cover low, that type of thing. We did see some more movement on the IWM on the small cap sector. We had the gap up and then it pretty much just faded off right after the open and filled the gap and then it went sideways for the rest of the day. So a little bit different than the S&P, which essentially flagged all day, and the IWM gave it back. So we're still seeing weakness in the small cap sector. And also in just some of the risky names. And we saw that, with a lot of these names like, SPLK and stuff that we trade, you see they were strong at the open and then, they faded back, W day, they faded back. And so that type of action kind of gives me the inkling that we're working off this oversold condition because they were so extended and, we're almost bear flagging, which makes sense, with the earnings season around the corner and last earnings season, really seen such a dump in some of these momentum names. A lot of people might not want to hold these type of things through such a precarious season. And this is going to be a really key earnings season as, you have a whole set of the market making highs, and then you have a whole other set of stocks that have just been really, really killed in the springtime, especially in momentum and risky names. So just some things to watch. Let's take a look at the watch list. I got DRL on watch. It had trouble around $6 today, but I do anticipate this thing starting to get its groove. Any day now. We're right at a sweet spot. Tor is an IPO stock. Trades a little bit thin at times. Sometimes the volume's there, sometimes it goes. You might watch this thing for the first half hour and see 10,000 shares of 10,000 shares of volume, and then boom, it just comes out of nowhere. This is a really, really nice flat top breakout setup. GST, I like the look of this bad boy too. After this big run, oil's really, really pulled back. Any bounce in oil, you're going to see a stock just rip out of this flag. More of a swing trade stock. This is not the type of stock I day trade. KNDI, we played this thing a few times today. A great look. Watch if it really washes out at the morning. We'll probably see a rebound later in the day. I wouldn't chase really any gap up on this thing. SKX, consolidating here for the last month for a potential breakout. I like the look of this one. Man, take Rambus off. It's not as pretty. EMES, this is another oil stock with oil really getting low. USO is the ETF I track for oil. We've got a really nice location on this one with some solid support here in the 105 area. Watch for an upcoming breakout in this one. It tends to move, and it will move for days. LITB, after the monster earnings move, pulled back to support, starting to consolidate here, pulled back in pretty low volume. I like the look of it. VHI, a really, really tight flag here. Any juice, any volume is going to send this thing back to 8. Glue, monster winner again, big volume accumulation. This is a trend changer for the stock in general due to the volume pattern. On a short-term basis, it looks like it wants to go parabolic. So watch for a run to 7 or something like that for a potential short. Omar, a big momentum stock, 10 to 18 bucks, pulled back to 14. You can see here that's a big level of support that goes back for almost a year. Looks like we're going to get another run in this one. And then Coors broke down today, broke under the 200-day moving average, and just overall, this is a super weak stock. Look for either a light open and a green to red or some type of intraday breakdown. I think this one's got some more juice in it to the downside. We saw an uptick in volume today. Definitely probably one of my top picks if I need a short play. So that's it for now, guys. Once again, earnings season's upon us. So you're going to see breakouts all over the place. Make sure you scan for news in the morning and stocks that are gapping, that are in play. the beauty of stocks that are in play, that are moving on news and things of that nature, is they have an order flow that's independent to the market. So the market could be choppy, but because this has a catalyst, a short-term catalyst to propel it, you're going to see volume come in, and the stocks will move a lot cleaner as people jump in to ride the momentum. So that's it for now, guys. Let me know if you guys need anything. Take care.